Hi, I'm Finney, and welcome back to CU Weekly. Next, we are going to interview the director of the Clarion Chamber Singers, Dr. Johnson, here in Marwick Boyd, the Fine Arts Building.
After a long competitive audition process, the Clarion University Chamber Singers have been invited to compete in an international choral competition that will be held in Wales for the summer of 2016 from July 2nd to the 15th.
I'm really excited to be with an awesome group of people, to be given the opportunity to sing for a wide range of national judges. It's just going to be a lot of fun.
CU Weekly got the chance to talk to Steve Johnson, director of university choirs, to hear more about this awesome journey that they are about to embark on.
Okay, the Clarion University Chamber Singers, formerly the Madrigal Singers, is an a cappella group. They are a smaller group than, so it's a small ensemble. You get into the Chamber Singers through an audition process. So the students will come in and they sing for me, and then I play some musical games with them to find out how well or if they read music. Though reading music is not a criterion for getting in, but I do check to see how quickly you can learn your parts. So it's our premier vocal group here at the university.
I was a really big choir junkie in high school, and I went to the choir director my first day here as a freshman last year, and I was like, do you have an elite choir that I could audition for? And he said, yeah, and I auditioned and I got in.
None of the students are music majors. We don't have a music program here at the university anymore. So I do have to keep in mind that this is not their major, but these are students who love to sing, they're passionate about it, and so they do spend more time than what you might normally spend, but I try not to overburden them with too many concerts. For 3 days, they will be living with students from all over the world, college students and young people and adults from all over the world, which is always a wonderful experience to have that time of talking with people who hold different perspectives, eating different food, hearing different languages, working through the language barriers as you try to talk to other people. So I see a lot of non-musical benefits as well. What it means for the university is that I want our students to understand that even though you go to a small school, that doesn't mean you can't compete in the big world. So during the fall semester, we made an audition tape, and it wasn't just one taping session. We did several taping sessions, each time critiquing ourselves and making each tape a little bit better. Finally, we got to the point where we thought we had a pretty good tape, and we sent the tape in. And along about the end of December, we got notification that we had been selected to participate. We're going to leave on January the 2nd, and we will be in the UK and also in Ireland for 14 days. We're going to fly into London. We will do a concert at St. Paul's Cathedral in London, and then we're doing another concert in Stratford, and then we are heading to Llangollen, which is where the competition will take place. We'll be there for 3 days, and then we will take a ferry over to Ireland and perform 3 or 4 concerts in Ireland before we come home, flying out of Dublin. It started out as the Madrigal Singers, and they limited their repertoire exclusively to madrigals, which is a form of vocal music that comes from the Renaissance. And their claim to fame for many, many years was the Madrigal Dinner, which was an authentic Renaissance dinner where authentic foods were served, the music. So you're supposed to be transported back in time to the 1600s and what it was like to eat, what kind of foods did they eat, what kind of music did they listen to. And they did that every fall for decades. A lot of the students get involved through word of mouth, but also this past year the Chamber Singers performed at the awards banquet, and some students who heard the group came up and wanted to audition to be in the group. So once they heard the group, they wanted to be a part of it. And last year, a year ago, in the spring semester, we went on tour, and 2 of the students in the group this year are high school students that heard us sing and came to Clarion to sing with the group.
I met a group of girls at orientation, and they were planning on auditioning for Chamber Singers. So I went along with them and signed up a time to sing for Dr. Johnson.
If you are interested in this trip, even if you aren't interested in singing, there are spots open. For more information, email Steve at stjohnson@clarion.edu.
I went to Europe when I was in 8th grade, but it was like a big touristy thing and not a competition. So I think it'll be cool to like compete with other like countries.
Well, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.